Yo, what up all you gamers out there? The name's Taking Heat and I'm bringing you guys a Black Ops 2 sniper gameplay on the map Encore using the Ballista Blue Tiger, I believe. And I gotta say, coming back to Black Ops 2, I say it was a pretty good decision I made. I'm still playing I'm still playing Ghost, so I haven't fully abandoned the game, but I just wanted to, I want to do something a little different, so I decided to go back to Black Ops 2. And I gotta say, making that transition back, pretty good idea, because Black Ops 2 is still a pretty fun game. And I'm not just talking about for sniping, I'm talking about for like all around. I really miss playing Black Ops 2. I enjoyed the maps, I enjoyed the weapon balance. I enjoyed how easy it was to snipe in the game, even though they have kind of, made those patches on the snipers to make it a tad bit difficult to like feed and stuff. But in the end, it's still a pretty fun game. And compared to Ghost, I guess it took a previous game for me to finally realize how bad Ghost really is. Like, don't get me wrong, I still enjoy playing the game, but I guess compared to the other CODs, it's just not as great. Like, geez, Ghost is actually a pretty bad game. Before, when I gave its rating, I gave it a, I think, 7 out of 10. Like, now I'm giving it a 5 out of 10. Like, ugh. Because when you sorry, like comparing Ghost to Black Ops, let's just go down the list. First off, story mode for single player story mode.
That's another kill.
I think that was the only. I think Ghost did a pretty good job in their single player, although they did kind of miss a couple things. And look at that guy who just jumped over my bullet. Like, oh my goodness, that's probably like the first time I ever saw anyone do that. Just dolphin diving over, one of my sniper shots. That was pretty impressive. Kudos to you. But anyways, as I was saying, single player wise, honestly, I enjoyed both Black Ops 2 and Ghost. I enjoyed both of their single players. I think both of them were pretty phenomenal. Although Ghost's single player was it was pretty short. It wasn't bad, but it was very short. I wish they did a lot more to it, and I wish they explained a bit more. Like with the whole war situation, I don't understand, why we were. I don't remember why we were being attacked, and what was the cause. And the whole revenge situation. Like, sure, that's kind of understandable, but at the same time, it's just like, I need something like more in depth than that. But overall, it was still a great single player. Compared to Black Ops 2, though, I really enjoyed how Black Ops 2's gameplay, the whole single player, they had multiple varieties. Like, two of my friends that I talked to about the single player of Black Ops 2, we all had different endings, and that's why I thought the single players for Call of Duty were going to be taking to. I thought they were all going to have like more, like, it wasn't all going to be so linear. I wish it was all going to be, different varieties of turnouts, different conclusions. The bad guy lives, the bad guy dies. You get to save your friends. You don't get to save your friends. They die in the end. I thought it was gonna be like that a bit more, but nah. It seems like Ghost didn't really take that, change. So Black Ops 2 won single player mainly because of the fact that they had a variety of, endings and situations. Going to multiplayer now, which is the main thing that I think everyone really cared about. With the maps, Black Ops 2 definitely won in maps because Ghost maps were kind of like, they're not that bad, but they're a bit too big. Like, the only thing that's good for it is ground war, and luckily for me, having the PS4 now, and I finally got PlayStation Plus. Sadly though, I do not think I can I still don't think I can record gameplay on my PS4, so sadly it'll still be PS3 gameplay. But anyways, due to the fact that I now have the PS4, I can finally play Ground War on Ghost, and it feels a lot better. It feels like Ghost was made for Ground War, which is pretty ironic at the same time because for the PS3 and Xbox 360, Ghost never had Ground War, so that was pretty ironic how the game mode Ghost was made for. I mean, the game mode made for Ghost didn't come out on the PS3 and Xbox 360, so I found that kind of ironic. But going on with the maps, not to mention it was big, but I like a pro for it was I like the fact that it was more interactive. Even though some of it wasn't as interactive, like how they had the gas station thing, they kind of made it seem like it was gonna be a big deal. It really wasn't. That gas station was normally knocked down within like the first minute or so. And there wasn't really like any use of it. Like sure, it added for cover, but like as for the whole, you could kill people with it, it really didn't do any effect. They did have breaches, so you can have like different lines of sight. I did like that. The interactive was pretty good. It's just not as how I think a lot of us expected it. Like I think a lot of us were instantly expecting Battlefield map interactiveness, but that really didn't happen. But hopefully later on, maybe with Sledgehammer or with Treyarch, because Treyarch does pretty well with their games now, or did pretty well with Black Ops 2, so hopefully I think their next Call of Duty will do well. So hopefully I do expect them to have like more Battlefield like interactive maps. So I guess we'll just see then. But Ghost's maps was a little iffy. It was a little big. It was a bit too big. And because of that, the games did feel a little dull. But a pro about it was they had a lot of interactive maps. They had a lot of interactive maps. It's just that some of them just weren't too effective as they kind of exaggerated it to be. As for Black Ops 2, I really enjoyed the Black Ops 2 maps because they were kind of small, and those that were a little bigger, they were still close quarters, so you didn't really feel it that much. And I really like the fact that they brought back a lot of fan favorite maps. Like, some people might be mad because they kind of, it's not as, original. They're just bringing back old stuff, but at least they're bringing back fan faves. Like, I'm so glad they didn't bring back a map like Array or something that nobody really enjoyed. Like, at least they brought back maps that we actually appreciated, so there should be no reason for the hate. Now, next thing, weapon balance. Ghost has some pretty good weapon balance here. I always liked Infinity Ward's weapon balances. I always enjoyed how every gun had their perk, and especially with how Ghost now had weapons with built-in attachments, like the Honey Badger suppressor, or I forgot what. I think one of the guns had automatic grip, and how with this new weapon DLC, how the sniper has a tracker sight within it. I found that pretty interesting how they did that, so now you can have like 3 to 4 attachments on your weapon, which I think made things a lot more interesting. Black Ops 2, however, I do like the fact that they made things a bit more, they gave the weapons their usage in a way, if that's how you want to say it. Like, it felt like every weapon could be used. I felt that was a great step up from Black Ops 1, my most hated Call of Duty game. Because one of the reasons why I hated Black Ops 1 was simply because the weapons, every time you go in the game, all you see is FAMAS and AK-74 used, and that was pretty crap. But besides that, I think Black Ops 2's weapon balancing was pretty good. I do like how they did kind of try to at least balance it out a little. But besides from that, I say Ghost kind of wins on the weapon balancing. Now, this gameplay is coming to an end, but I do so believe I have some more gameplay. I think I did record another gameplay, so that will be playing for you guys right now. But going on with things. The game mechanics for the game, and by that I mean more so like spawning, more like the spawns. Jeez, oh my gosh, where do I begin? Not gonna lie, Black Ops 2 and Ghost both had crappy spawns. However, Black Ops 2's was a bit better than Ghost. Actually, a lot better than Ghost. Ghost was just freaking terrible. Like, whenever you play Ghost, the number one tip I can give to somebody is when you respawn, have your sights aimed down right away. Have your sights aimed down right away, because there's a likely chance you'll be running into somebody within 2 to 3 seconds. That is almost a guarantee. And that's something that's really bad, because they're instantly throwing you into gunfights. And sometimes when they throw you into gunfights, sometimes when they spawn you in, the dude's already shooting at you without you even noticing, without you even, you know, gathering it all in. And that's pretty bad. And it's not just that, but they'll even spawn you on like the completely opposite side to where your enemies are spawning. And there's been many times in Domination where you think when you die you spawn on your flag, but no, instead you spawn on your opponent's flag. Like, there have actually been times on Sovereign, I believe, that factory like map, where I'll be on, where we would have captured A-Dome, where they have like that that virtual like gritty area. I don't know, hopefully you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, like, we'll have that flag and our opponents will own C and B, but when I die I spawn on C, which is pretty retarded because we don't own C. That is deep into our enemy spawn, and when I spawn in, I'm surrounded by like 4 guys. Just like, what the hell? That's just total crap. And there will also be times in Ghost when I would spawn, and as soon as I turn around the corner, I'm getting shot at already, and it's like, dude, what the hell? Like, I wasn't even in the game. I didn't even get to experience my life for like a good 5 seconds, and I'm already getting shot at and killed. Now, at the same time, when you look at how people used to complain how in Black Ops 1, I'll use the map Array again. When you spawn in, it will take about a good, give it 6 to 8 seconds till you finally find an engagement. People did complain about that, so maybe that's one of the reasons why Infinity Ward made the spawning so crap. But still, if I had to choose from either two, I'd probably go with Black Ops 1's, or I'd probably just go with Black Ops 2 spawning, which had its moments of being bad, but at the same time, overall, it was kind of good. It was alright. It was pretty decent. Now don't get me wrong, Black Ops 2 still had some pretty bad spawns. Like, there would be times where I would have ghost moment spawns spawning in and instantly getting into gunfights, but that didn't happen too often. Now, you did get spawn trapped a lot on games like Domination, Hardpoint, but that's because they actually used the spawning to their advantage. They actually used the right spawning to get more kills, and that's probably another reason why Ghosts had their spawning like such crap because the spawn trapping wouldn't be as bad, even though ironically they did still spawn you into enemy lines. But at the same time, it's just like at least you didn't fully get spawn trapped 24/7 in your game. That kind of didn't make any sense. The 24/7 into a game, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have suffered that dreaded spawn trapping, but maybe that's why. I'm so sorry. I'm tired. I just got home. It's pretty late, which is probably why I'm not sure. But this game, this commentary might be uploaded a little late. But as I was saying, the spawnings. If I had to give it to a winner, Black Ops 2 definitely won in the spawnings for the game mechanics and stuff. I'm not sure if game mechanics is the right word to use, but I just felt the need to say that word because it sounded a little smarter. But yeah, Black Ops 2 definitely won in the spawns because that was one of the bad reasons why Ghost was such a terrible game, was because of the whole spawning thing. I think a lot of people could agree with me on that. COD Ghost, you really screwed up with your spawnings. Now, I'm gonna slightly go back to weapon balances because something just popped up into my head, which was a big con of COD Ghost when it immediately came out, and that was the whole kill time. Everyone can agree that the kill time in Ghost is instant. It's so quick, it is insane. And when I was playing Black Ops 2, I forgot how well it was to like get a kill. That kind of didn't make any sense, but let me explain myself. In Black Ops 2, when you killed somebody, it wasn't snap of a finger. Black Ops 2, it did take a little while to kill somebody. It wasn't as slow as Black Ops 1, which I still hate that game. But Black Ops 2's was, it took about a good 2-3 seconds to get your kills. And now although that may sound fast, for Call of Duty times that is kind of slow. In COD times, everything is an instant thing. So that's why in COD Ghost, when you get killed within a snap of a finger, things really did feel pretty freaking fast. Like there would be so many times when my screen wouldn't even go red, symbolizing that I got damaged. No, it just instantly turned around the corner, dead. It's like, holy cow, I wasn't even notified of me getting shot at. That's how bad it was. Like, it was so bad that sometimes you would die and you wouldn't even see yourself getting hurt. And so, yeah. So if I have to give a winner between COD Ghost and Black Ops 2, Black Ops 2 wins hands down. And I think I might be playing a lot more Black Ops 2 than I did in the past, although I'm still one of those guys who likes to stick with the current COD. But seeing as how crappy COD Ghost really is, Black Ops 2 might be played a lot more, and I do think that going back to Black Ops 2, with my sniping and stuff, I do feel like I might be able to hit some clips, even though I really haven't in a freaking long time. Like, it's been so long since I hit a sniper clip. But I do think Black Ops 2, going back to it, I can have the opportunity of hitting more clips. So yes, that's been everything. Sorry for the long commentary, but I think this was a pretty necessary one to make. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, this has been your boy Tekken Heat, and I'm out. Peace.